not a misinformation if I say that more people have died because of lack of infrastructure, lack of healthcare facilities than COVID. There's been a lot of fluctuation in the oxygen pressure in the central pipeline, which is causing a lot of issues for people who are connected with the piped connections. It's just since the last 5 to 6 days is when people have started talking about it, when it's out in the media, when it's out on social media and SOSs are being raised. But if you speak to any doctor, things have not been any different in the last 2 months. So what happened on the first night when I got my SOS call was at about 11 PM. It was an unconfirmed message from an unknown number saying there has been an oxygen shortage in Ward 147. We put a SOS on social media. It took me an hour to reach to the doctor of the ward to confirm if there was actually a shortage. And to my surprise, she informed me that she has been trying to call the escalation number that all the GMC doctors have to inform of any such shortage, and she was trying since 11 o'clock, but the phone was switched off. She in fact tried calling Scoop Industries, which is the official oxygen provider, to GMC, but even that number was switched off, and the doctors cannot leave their ward and go all the way to the oxygen manifold, which is like in itself a 10-15 minute journey. Initially they denied that there was any such problem, and then we had to ask some people to shoot a video of the ward and send it to show that okay, there was actually a problem. And once we got the video and once we put it on social media, the police control room, somebody called the police control room, and the police reached the spot. They verified that yes, there was an ongoing oxygen fluctuation happening at that time, and then this was flagged off, and it was quite an intense scene because at least the first thing they could have done was keep enough backup cylinders, because though it's not the best option, but it is still better than fluctuating oxygen, which can put patients in hypoxia and cause them permanent brain damage to live with. They don't hear to you on social media, they don't engage with you any which way, because engaging with the problem is also acknowledging that there is a problem for them, which they very smartly avoid. So yeah, I think going to the High Court has helped a lot. At least the government has taken a few suggestions like the state curfew, and putting a mandatory RT-PCR negative test. Though during the hearing there was a lot of resistance from the side of the state to put a mandatory negative RT-PCR for entering the state, but it's been worked on. Even vaccination, door-to-door vaccination drives have been taken, and a lot of suggestions are being taken, and oxygen is being very actively worked upon. The High Court has even asked the centre to intervene to allocate more oxygen, after which 20 metric ton of oxygen, additional oxygen was allocated, but Goa is still in a huge deficit, and I hope at least through hearings citizens are being able to communicate with the state and state is communicating with the citizens, because literally that's the only way right now that all of us can come together and solve this. We are doing things at a very small scale, and if we along with our day jobs are being able to pull this off since last 1 month, if we have been able to set up SOPs, we have our internal processes and we have our internal SOPs, and things are quite fast. And if volunteer groups can pull this through, government with all its resources and the best brains, the IAS officers work with the government. If the government could have heard them at the right time, if the government would not have indulged with like two political ministers engaging in a fight with each other and trying to pull each other down instead of focusing on the problem at hand, a lot of things could have been prevented, a lot of lives could have been saved. How long can we do this firefighting? How long can citizens keep shouting? Because it's still like shouting in the void, because you just don't know who's going to act, who's not going to act, and how long can you keep shouting?